The Savannah Bananas are a team of fun, unpredictability, and what some would describe as chaotic, but it's very possible that we may be looking at the future of baseball. Let's get into banana history. The Savannah Bananas were founded in 2016 and played in the Coastal Plain League's West Division. The Coastal Plain League is a wood-backed collegiate summer league that features college players from throughout the United States. The Bananas played in this league from 2016 to 2022, where they won the league championship 3 times in 2016, 2021, and 2022. However, on November 2nd, 2018, a new type of baseball was born. It was tested in secret at Lander University. Its name? Banana Ball. Banana Ball is a game that is making baseball fun again with some extreme rule changes compared to what we're used to. And let's be real, the numbers don't lie. It's absolutely working. They have sold out every single home game since their founding, and as of 2023, they have a ticket wait list of over 500,000 people. Whatever you want to call them, one thing is for sure. They are unquestionably saving baseball. It's even gotten to the point where they have their own exhibit to honor what they are doing in the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. They are not here for the money. They once turned down a $1 million ticket order that would have brought in an extra $500,000 in revenue. It was turned down simply because they knew these tickets would be sold in secondary markets and they did not want the scalpers to win. They also have eliminated all ticket fees, which include service fees, convenience fees, and even pay the taxes on every single ticket order. You hear that, Ticketmaster? So let's get down to it. What is Banana Ball? It's the answer to those who think baseball is boring. Here are the 11 rules of Banana Ball. Rule 1, win the inning, get the point. What does that mean? Every inning is worth 1 point. The team that gets the most runs in an inning gets a point for that inning, except for the last inning where every run counts. Rule number 2, a 2-hour time limit. No new inning can be started after 1 hour and 50 minutes. In the last inning of the game, every run counts. So, to summarize, the maximum amount of points that can be scored from innings 1 through 8 before the 1 hour and 50 mark is 8 points. In the 9th inning, all runs count to that point total. Rule number 3, no stepping outside the batter's box. If a hitter steps out, that's an automatic strike. Rule number 4, absolutely no bunting, and if a hitter does bunt, they are ejected from the game immediately. Rule number 5, and my personal favorite. On any pitch and at-bat, the hitter can try to steal first base. This can happen on a passed ball, wild pitch, or anytime the hitter chooses. Rule number 6, no walks allowed. Yeah, crazy, right? If a pitcher throws ball 4, it becomes a sprint. The hitter will take off running while every defensive player on the field must touch the ball before it becomes live. The hitter can advance to as many bases as they want. The ball, however, does not have to touch the catcher or pitcher. And once it becomes live, it's just normal baseball. Rule number 7, no mound visits allowed. No mound visits from the coach, catcher, or any position player at any time. Hype your pitcher up from afar if needed. Actually, in retrospect, this is probably my favorite rule. Rule number 8, if a fan catches a foul ball, it's an out. Why not let the fans get in on some of the action? Whatever you do, just don't catch a Bananas foul ball. Unless you're rooting against them.
Summer series last August. Pops that one up. The fans could make a play here. It is caught. Josh Reddick fouls out to a fan. Excellent play by that woman who is being showered with booze from over 14,000 here in Sacramento. Josh Reddick is flabbergasted there at home plate. He has not moved a muscle since seeing the call was confirmed and the fan caught the foul ball. It is this fan using the glove to their advantage.
Rule number 9, buckle up, this is a long one. The showdown tiebreaker. If a game is tied at the end of the 2-hour time limit, the game will go into a showdown tiebreaker. In each showdown, the hitter must score. If they score, it's worth 1 point. If they get out, it's worth no points, and it's called a showdown shutdown. This takes place in 3 rounds. Round 1, pitcher, catcher, and 1 fielder versus the hitter. Round number 2, pitcher and catcher versus 1 hitter. Round 3, pitcher, catcher, and 1 fielder versus 1 hitter with the bases loaded. In this final showdown, every run counts as a point. If no team has won after 3 showdowns, they will continue with the bases loaded and 1 fielder until the team has won. If at any point a home run is hit over the outfield wall, it's a walk-off win and the game is over. Now on to rule number 10, the banana ball challenge rule. Each team is allowed to challenge one ruling on the field. The coach of each team will have a challenge prop/item that they must shoot onto the field before the next pitch for the play to be challenged. The play will then be reviewed by the broadcast and the call will be replayed to the umpire field chief to make a call. If a team wins the challenge and the call is overruled, the team will retain the challenge for later in the game. If the call is upheld or the challenge is inconclusive, they will lose their opportunity to challenge for the rest of the game. So then here are the 3 opportunities for the challenges: fair/foul ball calls, force/tag play calls, and catch plays in the outfield or infield. But get this, fans can also challenge plays that happen on the field. Yeah, fans can do that. So let's dig a little bit deeper into that. In addition to each team's challenge, the fans will have one opportunity to challenge a ruling during the game. Prior to the game, the fans will choose one fan to represent them. That fan representative will have the opportunity to challenge one play a night. If the fan representative chooses to challenge, the fan will shoot off confetti and hold up the fan challenge sign to make it official. And the final rule of banana ball, rule number 11, the golden batter rule. Alright, so one time a game, a team may send any hitter in the lineup to bat in any spot. The goal of the rule is your best hitter can hit when the game is on the line, or honestly, whenever you want. So we have 2 examples as to how this rule can be used. Example 1, due up in the lineup are hitters 6, 7, and 8. Batters 6 and 7 make the first 2 outs. The team then uses the golden batter rule to hit their number 3 hitter in the 8 hole. In the instance the number 3 hitter reaches base, the 8 hole would stay in the game, but he would not hit. The next hitter is the 9 hole. If the 3 hitter was on base and his spot in the lineup came up to bat, then the 8 hitter would become the pinch runner. Also, if eligible, the designated pinch runner could run. Here's another example. The golden batter could technically hit back-to-back in one inning if the team decides to do so. Now that we have an understanding as to what's going on, you can see how this is baseball in its most fast-paced yet entertaining form. One thing that has made the Bananas' internet popularity has been their in-game dances. You can see videos of their choreographed dances all over the internet. So what exactly is that? In every game, they have a 3-2-2. This stands for the 3rd inning, 2nd batter, and 2nd pitch. The 3-2-2 initiates one of their many pre-game pitch dances that have gone viral. They perform music video scenes, have over-the-top hitter walk-ups where they introduce themselves as batting. They have a banana pep band escort them and even walk down a yellow carpet. If you think the celebration ends there, you're wrong, because they also have insane scoring celebrations that include dancing and running through their sold-out crowds. What else makes them so much fun? They have a breakdancing coach who dances before giving signs to a hitter. They're the only baseball team to play in kilts, a senior citizen dance team named the Banana Nanas, and a dad bod cheerleading squad. Oh, and if you just so happen to see a guy running around in a yellow tuxedo, that's the Bananas owner, Jesse Cole. Now, where, who, and when do the Bananas play? The team's home base is in Savannah, Georgia, and they play all of their home games at Grayson Stadium. However, they take the greatest baseball show on earth on the road in what they call the Banana Ball World Tour. This is where they play against teams like the Party Animals and a new team added for their 2024 season, the Firefighters. They also play other professional teams in the Challenger Series. In 2023, the Bananas played 87 games in a 31-city, 21-state tour, and in 2024, they're getting even more ambitious as far as where they're going to be playing. They're going to be going to 29 cities and 20 states, but they'll also be playing in several Major League Baseball stadiums. The Banana president, Jesse Cole, announced they'll be playing at Fenway Park, Citizens Bank Park, National Park, and Lone Depot Park. And get this, at the end of their 2024 tour, they're also going to take 2,500 fans on a cruise to the Bahamas. The 2024 season starts on February 8th. Now let's talk about the Challenger Series, which I like a lot. In 2023, they played 11 Challenger games that were added to the Banana Ball World Tour. This included 3 games against the Major League Baseball Players Alumni Association. One of the games took place at George M. Steinbrenner Field. The second and third games of the series were coached by Clint Hurdle and Curtis Granderson. The Bananas have also gone international, facing the Aussie Drop Bears that features a roster filled with collegiate and pro players from Australia. Some of the other teams they face include the Trenton Thunder, Staten Island Fairy Hawks, and the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Now, what do the games against the MLB Players Alumni Association look like? This is where former major leaguers throw their uniforms back on. Who may that include? Well, they include Heath Bell, Jeremy Guthrie, D. Gordon Strange, John Buck, Mike Morse, Matt Joyce, and many more. But that doesn't mean that's the only place you're going to see ex-major leaguers. One of the extra fun parts of a regular Banana game is you never know what ex-major leaguer will show up to play for the Bananas. They've had Johnny Damon, Nick Swisher, Jake Peavy, Jonathan Papelbon, Bill Lee, Johnny Gomes, Eric Burns, Hunter Pence, and Josh Reddick, to name just a few. Hall of Famers like Johnny Bench have also made appearances to coach as well. But who normally plays for the Bananas? They consist of players that are recruited top talent from across the United States. Many of them are former college and minor league players who have been drafted by major league teams in the past. You, yes, you can even sign up to try out to play for the Bananas on their website. If a spot opens up, they will contact you with further information on next steps. The last point here is, how much are tickets? Well, it's only $35 with an open seating policy. There's no hidden fees like I said before, and no taxes. However, they do warn on their website if you find tickets online for more than $35 to not buy them, as they are often fraudulent and they will not be accepted under any circumstance. Can't get tickets to a game? Where can you catch them? The good news is that they stream all games in their full entirety for free on their YouTube channel, which I'll link in the description. And let me tell you, for somebody who hasn't seen them in person yet, it's pretty entertaining to watch online. You could expect dancing, singing, acrobatics. There's a guy who plays on stilts who's the tallest baseball player in the world. Another guy who comes out of a barrel to pitch. There's this guy who plays center field on a trampoline. There's dancing umpires, heavy crowd interaction, players performing tricks to get outs, pitching and batting. There was even a couple who got married in the middle of a game. They've had a Backstreet Boy suit up and sing on the field, and honestly, the best way I can describe this, as others have aptly put this, they are the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. If you want to watch more of them, they have a documentary series called Banana Land, and let me tell you, it's really good. So there you have it. That's the Savannah Bananas. They've taken the sports world by storm. Their main objective is 1 billion fans, and I think they're just getting started. One thing is for certain, not only are they changing baseball, they're saving it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It really helps a ton. Make sure to hit that notification bell to get alerted when the next video drops. Catch you in the next video. Later.